What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at Bitcoin on the 1 hourly chart, just zooming in to see what potential scenarios could happen in the next coming hours and couple of days. I've got two bullish scenarios in the midterm. Immediate short term, there might be a bearish one, and I'll show you what levels can hold. And also, we're taking a look at GMT token, guys. We've been talking about this token for the last couple of days. You know, talking about the $3.80 being a shorting area and a take profit area, the $3.10. I'm going to explain for anybody that hasn't watched the latest two live streams about this scenario because it played out absolutely beautiful, easy money right over there. Let's go straight into the video. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. New to the channel, make sure to subscribe daily today on Bitcoin Crypto. Also to live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in, guys. This video gets over 2,500 likes. You comment down below. You are eligible for a giveaway in Bitcoin. So make sure to do that. Now let's zoom in, guys. You know the scenario that I am waiting for here. Okay, the scenario that I see on the chart. We almost about retested the resistance. Okay, let me just get the VPVR out of the way just to get the chart a little bit cleaner about this bump and run scenario, right, where we do have the resistance here from these lower highs, capitulation, consolidation here, break out from this resistance, turning into support. We were just a couple of dollars away to retest it as support almost to the exact dollar. I think we could have a leg down, but we could also, you know, get this bounce from this daily level also. Okay, which is round about the $40,950. We just got that beautiful bounce from this range. You know, are we going to continue up? Well, let me just explain here. Okay, zooming in that we have, okay, let me just go to the 30-minute. All right, we can see this big uptrend that we did have. Okay, we're on a big uptrend. This is on the 30-minute chart. We did have a pretty nice uptrend. Now we broke this uptrend, and now we do have this support turning into resistance. So does this mean that we're just going to create here in the immediate short term slightly lower highs and we're going to roll back down? I think this is a very high possibility. Okay, zooming in here on the chart, looking at BTC, and I want to show you the most important level for me, which is, okay, the $40,500. This was mentioned on yesterday's video. Nothing has changed, just too much. We were looking for that potential scenario where we were dropping out of this trend line, having that dead cat bounce, and potentially having that ABC correction where you have the A, the B, and then the C, having a little bit of a more of an aggressive correction where we could be getting heavily supported from this range. What range? The 40,500. We can see massive resistance at this range, also big support as a bounce. And on the VPVR, you can clearly see that the strongest range in between, you know, the 10th of April till today is the 40,400, 40,500, where we do have this nice spike on VPVR. So I think, you know, this range could be holding very, very nicely in between today and tomorrow. We could see that rollover from this point. Like I said, you know, we can see the price of BTC creating these higher highs, right? And then these higher lows, broken trend line, very likely that we are maybe going to create a lower high and continue to the downside before we get that big bounce and continue up. All right, let's see how we react to the 40,500. Like I said, we do have the resistance of this bump and run scenario of these lower highs that could turn into support. We do have the $40,500 range here where we do have resistance and support bounces looking at the price action. And we've also got here the big spike on the VPVR. So taking a look at fib levels from the low, there is a possibility that we're probably not going to go as low as 618. The reason why is because of the huge amount of support that we got at this 40,000, above 40,000 region. And the 618 is exactly at $39,869 from this low to the high. So maybe a wick to that level, but I think we do have a lot of support that might hold Bitcoin for continuation to the upside. All of these cryptos in this live stream can be traded on Bybit. They do have a bunch of cryptocurrencies. This is my favorite swing trading platform. You get up to $4,620 if you use my link in the description, or depending on what you deposit, of course. PrimeXBT, my favorite day trading platform. They have over 50 different assets such as Forex, traditional stock market, oil, gold, you need to check it out. You can get up to $7,000 worth of bonus. You basically get 7% added to your initial deposit on PrimeXBT by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. I've got full tutorials of these exchanges down below in the description. Let's dive in here straight into GMT. Here on GMT yesterday on the live stream, you can see it over here just after 10 minutes of the live stream. You know, we were analyzing GMT, you know, looking for that breakdown from these higher lows, and this played out absolutely beautiful. I did made 2 shorts yesterday and just closed about an hour ago because we did reach my target of $3.10, okay, which was the all-time high. Looking at GMT here, yesterday's video, okay, first of all, I got someone 2 days ago, can you take a look at GMT, right? A lot of people like to, you know, take a look at this crypto that's pumping like crazy. I was analyzing the situation here, and, you know, when you enter price discovery, you know, one of the only tools that you can take a look at, okay, one of the only tools that I like to detect potential, you know, targets or expansions. All right, well, where's the Fibonacci expansion? If we take the highs here to the lows, you know, the 618, the 1.618, the golden ratio was saying, you know, that we potentially could have a pretty decent correction at this level. A lot of, you can check out many cryptos and assets. When you have an all-time high, you have a big consolidation and you break the all-time high, this helps you to find out where you could get resistance, the 1.618, the Fibonacci golden ratio. Now, we hit this level. I was only looking for short positions. I did enter a short right over here, exited at this major support range because I did see the scenario of creating a high, hitting all-time high. As soon as we confirmed this swing failure pattern, this double top or whatever you want to call it, where you did have that wick above the resistance, failed to break above, I entered a short position right over here as soon as we closed below, knowing that we are very likely going to continue to the downside. So where would you place your stop loss? Well, I would just place my stop loss here, just in case you do have that, you know, that break up again. So that, you know, the risk here is this, right? This amount over here. So I was riding this short. I was already in insane profits from yesterday's live stream all the way down here. I mean, the risk to reward, you can already see, was absolutely huge. So I was talking about yesterday, this scenario on GMT. You know, we have broken this higher low trend line to the downside. We are creating a double top swing failure pattern. You know, it's very likely that we are going to continue to the downside. Now, what happened? We came all the way back up to retest the support from these higher lows and got this massive big drop. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Where to? Well, my target was pretty clear here. It was this range, okay? A liquidity grab below this major zone. A lot of people having stop losses here for continuation of price action with these high lows. What happens here? Bang, you get that liquidity grab. You retest the last all-time high, okay? So that is definitely a take profit area because we could potentially consolidate at this region and continue up, all right? We've had the correction. We can consolidate at this all-time high because it's big support. Now, short-term scenarios here for GMT, what we can see on GMT here potentially is, let's go to the 30-minute chart, is coming all the way back up to this region. If it does, this is going to react as heavy resistance. I'm talking about the $3.40 level where we do have a big resistance and support as bounces. With this successful breakout with some pretty decent volume, okay, if we do climb up to all the way up this region to that $3.40 in the next coming hours. Now, of course, I'm not sure if this is going to happen, but if it does, will be very strong resistance, as you can see here on the chart. And if we take a look at fib levels, it must be round about the 50% and 618, okay, in between 50% and 618. If you do see that volatility hitting this range, it is very likely going to get rejected and continue to the downside. I think there's a high chance of getting a reaction and continuing back down to retest here the $3.10 range. This is if we do not continue to the downside right now and this doesn't hold. Guys, this is going to be it for today's episode. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We have the latest news and technical analysis ideas here. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.